what is it you would like the reader to walk away from the book with?
I think that's a good place to start. If men who read this do feel the same sense of horror and partially directed at me, but part of it being directed at themselves, then I think that's my job done. It's split in two in my mind, and it always has been. And one part of it is sort of put a mirror up to men who are willing to read and engage with this content, and for them to pause for a second for themselves and look inwards and say, okay, how am I doing these things? How are these things that he's writing about impacting my daily life and my relationships? And what do I want to do about it? Do I feel comfortable engaging and questioning and maybe looking at parts of myself that I haven't really ever looked at? And I may not like what I'll see. So that's one part of it. And the other is to sort of try to describe males are privileged in many ways, but there are still a lot of systems and things that are working against them in myriad ways and causing the suffering that we've been talking about. So I was hoping to present that to women and for them not to only feel sympathy or understand what men are going through, but specifically if they want to enter a relationship with a man, what is this thing that they are going to deal with? And when this man acts a certain way, where does that come from? And maybe not in a sense that, again, we're trying to ask women to do the emotional work in the relationship, but just to give them tools to better understand where the people who they're entering the relationship with comes from. I also try to incorporate a lot of, or I did my best to incorporate the voices of other feminist writers and female writers that have talked about the history of being a woman or just the feminist movement. And I think a lot of that is to try to do the same thing in reverse and to try to give these tools for men who are entering relationships with women. What has it been like on the other side? Which obviously I can't speak from firsthand, but I can at least try to incorporate these voices and have men listen to it in a voice that would sound familiar to them.